All right, it's Wednesday, 8 p.m. Black Boy Joy Show.
We need like a.
I like that.
You know,
we still didn't get our sound effects.
We gotta.
We wrong for that.
I'm gonna get the.
Okay, we gotta get a soundboard. Put that down, Janae. We need sound effects. All right. But this is the Black Boy Joy Show. My name is Jameer Pond.
I'm Marcus Ivory.
All right, and as you can see, we're missing a member. Devontae is not here in Jodeci this week.
Bow your head.
Bow your head. Quick moment. All right. He's off in Miami living his natural Latino life. So shout out to Mouse Jones.
Mouse Jones.
Mouse Jones. We love you, brother. Yes. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good this week. I'm doing
good?
I'm doing good. I feel good. How about you?
I'm all right. I feel good because I'm living my Black Boy Joy life.
Yes,
it's a wonderful time to be a black boy.
It's always a wonderful time to be a black boy.
That's right. That's going to be a good sound bite. Before we get started, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Wealthy Images.
Wealthy Images. Thank you, Wealthy Images.
What's the slogan for Wealthy Images?
So the slogan for Wealthy Images, who wouldn't want a wealthy image?
Ooh la la.
WealthyImages.com.
Go there, get your headshot, get all the pictures, get what you need.
All you need.
He do naked photo shoots, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, all kind of shit. Wealthy Images, please support. We need the soundboard.
I will fucking break the button the first episode.
I know you would. You ain't got no cool. You ain't got no cool. But make sure you follow us. Definitely on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Black Boy Joy Show. Black Boy Joy
Show.
Black Boy Joy
Show.
Black Boy Joy.
Should know.
Exactly. All right? And tell a friend to tell a friend we got a good show. But before we get started, we usually do an icebreaker. This week going to be a little different. Okay? We went to the Colin Kaepernick last week. Please make sure you go see that video. It's up on our YouTube page at Black Boy Joy Show. But we had a good time at the Colin Kaepernick
It was
rally.
Interesting. It was interesting.
Because you... Now, let's go into it.
Look, let's just be clear, right?
Let's be clear.
The rally was for, what was the rally for? We went to the rally. We were at the NFL headquarters on what, 51st
and Park
Avenue here in New York City. 51st and Park Avenue, New York City. It was a scheduled rally. It had to be about, how many people would you say, like? It was a couple hundred.
You didn't think it was 1,000?
I don't think it was 1,000.
Okay, so when I first got there, it looked like it was bigger.
Maybe it was like 500 or 600 people.
Okay.
I would say about that many. It could have been more. Mm-hmm. I didn't count, but I would say it's like 500 or 600 people.
Right.
But it was just very interesting, like seeing everyone who should have been there on one accord and all for one thing, but it wasn't like that. Like people was like it was just different. That was my first time going to a rally. Mm. I had in my mind what to expect, but this was just something different. It wasn't a bad different, but it was good, and I learned a lot, and it actually opened my mind up, and like what I think about the situation, now I understand more about it and how deep it is, and why he might feel the way that he feel about it. Okay. You know? What do you feel? How do you feel about it?
Same thing. Just about equality. Like it's always a struggle for equality as black people. The NFL, as we know, is very lenient when it comes to drugs, very lenient when it comes to domestic violence.
I was going to say.
Right, but when somebody take a stands for black lives and, black bodies dying in the street, it becomes a little tricky. And see, now we can't get a job.
But see, the part like that, and this is where, my position on it.
I know.
Like, I don't think anything was wrong with him protesting about whatever he believes in. Mm-hmm. He just did that shit while he was at work, on the clock. Right. And if you carry your ass into work, to the station, and while you clocked in, you supposed to be doing motherfucking work, and you're like, I'm a protest and I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z, and they fire you, or write you up, or send you home, whatever, you can't be mad or try to cause a scene because you at work.
Well,
he at work.
He wasn't even at the rally, though.
He wasn't at the rally, but he was at the game when he protested.
Sure.
Right. He at work, bruh.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, when you get off when the game is over, you can go and kneel all you want to. But right now, you at work. And I don't think people look at it like that.
Okay.
I don't want to start an argument.
No.
I don't want to start a fight.
No, I'm just saying, let me make this point. Now, it wasn't like when they took a snap of the ball, he dropped back and then put up the Black Power fist.
No.
He was still throwing footballs.
Absolutely.
He just protested his stance on the national anthem because he felt like it didn't apply.
But do you think he was still at work?
He was still at work.
Do you think that was the right time for him to?
Look, man, if they got people, beating women, taking drugs while they're on the field, They still in the game.
Well, listen, the rally was good.
It was good.
Like I said, that's my first time there. If you guys want to like find out more about like see more coverage on the rally, where you can go over to our YouTube page.
Go over to our YouTube page.
You can go to our YouTube.
Check out the full recap.
The Instagram page have a few clips on there about
right,
like
Twitter,
us at the
Facebook.
rally. But you can see more of us covering that whole subject. It's a deep subject. We could talk about it all day. But for more of that, you can just head over to the YouTube and check it out.
Absolutely. So we always.
Because I was getting upset.
I know it's all right.
No, because people. All right, go ahead. Anyway.
Woosah. All right. We'll get more commentary. Maybe we'll do after show. Get more commentary.
All right.
All right. All right. So Black Boy Joy moment. So we can see what kind of riled up your joy. But did anything happen where it brought you joy or tried to steal your joy this week?
This week is work has been good this week.
Okay. Amen.
I've been busy this week.
Amen.
So that's been good. Like, so that brought me joy. Anytime I'm busy, like I love working. I love to work. So anytime I'm busy working, that's just a cool time, and it's wonderful. I'm working. I'm getting checks. It's just I'm enjoying myself, and it's just a good time. So that brought me joy. Right. This week, excuse me. What about you? What brought you joy this week? What all brought you joy this week?
It was a lot of things that brought me joy. I went to see Kendrick on Friday.
How was that?
Friday. It was great. He was great.
Did you get that with your job?
I did.
So you didn't think about your brothers?
I got it off of a humble. Somebody invited me, so there were no extra tickets.
All right, I'm just
so
making sure
I know.
Black Boy Joy. That could be a joy moment for me.
It could have been. It didn't happen though. All right.
My Black Boy Joy moment is when my brother gave me tickets to the. That ain't happening. Go ahead.
Right. So I probably even should have mentioned that. I snuck in the Afro punk as well. Don't make that face. Don't make that face. Woosah. You're getting tense.
We texted about Afropunk.
Okay, right.
We totally texted. But I hate you, Afropunk morning. Bro, what you know for Afropunk? It's quiet for me.
It was quiet.
Mouse, what you know for Afropunk? Oh,
blase. Right. But what happened was somebody had a ticket, extra ticket. They said, yo, use it. Tell them that you got left out and that you're trying to come back in, and it worked. And I caught SZA and Solange, and they were beautiful. So shout out to me going hustling. I hustled this weekend.
So what took my Black Boy joy this week is my brother.
Yo, don't do that to me, bro.
Just don't do coming that to up. Me. I'm joking. I'm happy for you, bro.
Thank you.
Like, take some pictures. Shit.
Thank you, bro.
You was there dancing, acting a fucking fool. But actually, what took my joy this week was the weather, bro. I woke up this morning and it was like 50 degrees in my house. It probably wasn't 50. It felt like 50.
I don't understand what's going on.
Bro, I have on a hoodie and a t-shirt and a tank top.
And the president don't believe in global warming, so you're fucked.
Listen, it was cold this morning. So that took my Black Boy joy this week.
Yes.
Literally, Mother Nature. What about you? If anything. Such an amazing week.
Dog. Everything that's going on in Houston, I don't want to get too deep into it. But
shout out to, not to cut you out, but we be live. I have family in Houston.
Do you?
My auntie Carolyn and my cousin James and my cousin Shanice, they all live in London. In Houston, and I just want to send a shout out to her because she watched the show.
Yes.
So Auntie Carolyn, what's up? She watches it on Facebook. Auntie Carolyn,
what's
up?
We
see you. We praying for you. Be safe if you need anything. If we got it, you got it. And we love you. So, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody from Houston.
Yeah, please. We praying for you, and anything we can do, please send some credible websites that we could donate to, because I will absolutely love
I can only donate my time. So
I got a few dollars.
I got a few bucks, but like I would rather donate my time. It's more genuine than money. Like if we can pack some bags, to
all that, water, anything y'all need.
I was being serious. I wasn't being funny. Like
I know, because
you was like, I saw you.
No, because I was like, don't be stingy because you rich.
Good night. So
all right.
I'm not rich. I'm not rich, guys.
Okay.
Very poor.
Well, let's talk about being rich in health. Good segue.
That was
segue. Good. All right. I watched What the Health.
That's what I'm rich in.
That's what we both rich in. We watched What the Health this past week.
And What the Health. So this What the Health documentary on Netflix has been sweeping the nation, and it's gotten my attention. It's gotten a lot of people that I know attention. I hear people on the train talking about it. It's just everywhere. So what it is, I'll let you say what it is. It's what is What the Health?
So like What the Health is a documentary basically. I want to say like being a whistleblower when it comes to everything that's bad going on with like maybe the FDA and the foods that we eat, and things that we drink and put in our bodies. So it's basically like opening up this whole canister of bad health that's supposed to be good for us, apparently.
Plant-based.
Plant-based, right. So shout out to plant-based diet, though.
Shout out to anybody who can start and stay on a plant-based diet. But the crazy part, you're not.
I'm on the fence.
No, put your hands down.
I'm definitely on the fence.
Undo that, but you just undo it if you can undo
except
it.
for Doritos, which are fresh, by the way.
Fresh Doritos.
Fresh Doritos.
So the documentary opens up with this guy talking about how, and just the short version. It opens up about this guy. He's talking about how growing up. No, he opens up saying that he's like a recovering hypochondriac.
Right.
And then it just goes into like basically how the food industry, like pretty much all the people who are telling us what to eat and how to eat it and what's healthy for us, they can't be trusted.
Right.
And
it's all a sham.
It's all a sham. And the biggest part that I'm just jump right to facts from the movie.
Go ahead, fact man.
The part that stood out to me the most was that like with yogurt, like I love yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to buy yogurt all the time. Like Giovanni, fire, bro. With the flips, with the
wait till they give us a check before you start saying their name.
Oh, right.
It's a good yogurt brand.
Anyway, good yogurt brand. Like yogurt increases women's chances of getting breast cancer by 49%. Mm-hmm. And my grandmother died of breast cancer that I never met. So that was kind of like, oh shit, like so it was just it made me want to look deeper and like it caught my attention. It made me pay more attention. And I noticed how they have it set up so deep. Like with processed, like I didn't know that processed meats causes cancer. I didn't know that bacon was a processed meat.
Really?
I didn't know that a processed meat was pepperoni. Like it was just crazy. It was mind blowing to me, and it just like I've seen it like 2 months ago, like a month and a half ago, and I stopped eating meat for probably like 2 weeks.
4 days.
2 weeks.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
I had a steak yesterday.
Right, exactly.
But I've been eating meat my whole life, so it's kind of tough for me. But like, what do you think about it? Because you're a vegetarian. I don't even know if that's
Don't
safe.
put in quotes. I'm definitely a vegetarian. I don't eat any meat. No.
You know it's
fish.
meat and Doritos.
It's meat and Doritos?
It might be like.
Don't tell me that,
I don't
because then
know.
I'm not a vegetarian no more. Because I was killing them Doritos.
You know what Mouse
2
would
weeks
say if he
ago.
was here.
Shut up, and we're not gonna say it because our mothers is watching.
This is a shout out to Mouse because he know what he would say in this moment.
Right. Let's
Mouse,
just
we
say
see
that
you.
he is not a vegetarian by any means.
So yeah, go ahead.
All right. So one of the most surprising things that I've learned was that they have hog farms in North Carolina, and what they do is they put the hog farms right by minority neighborhoods, and they just be killing pigs. And the pigs be in their own bacteria, and then they got a shit sprinkler.
They have like a fire hydrant,
and it's nothing
that
but
sets off
pig
hella
shit.
water, but it's all doo-doo water,
right
from like pigs.
Pigs.
Like
I was right. Don't it make you?
it's just like, and then they have
I
like
wouldn't do that.
they take dead pigs,
Right.
ground them up,
And make the live pigs eat them. And then kill them, and then make bacon.
Any
The
bacon in my
that y'all
refrigerator
love.
has been through, but that shit's probably some good bacon.
It's probably some good ass bacon,
But that don't make it.
it don't
right.
make it good, right?
Right.
So I thought that was crazy because these people in these areas, these minorities and black people predominantly, were getting cancer and asthma. Like asthma was like
just from breathing the water vapors.
right. Asthma was like the Bankhead bounce. Like everybody was doing.
Oh, you ain't got asthma today?
Oh, you ain't got asthma?
No, I'm chilling today.
You chilling?
I got a Bruderol.
Oh, okay. All right,
You
that's
got Advent?
you
What
got.
you on? You know? Like, that's the shit.
You're stupid. No, but people
I know
were getting
people are
asthma and cancer, and this woman was like my cousin across the street. He got cancer. My
Gino down
grandmother,
the block.
he got asthma and
Sharon
cancer.
up the street.
Like,
But another
was
part
crazy.
that was even more alarming to me was how it's kind of proven facts. And we talked about this before the show, about the 2 or the 3 people that they use as examples on, the lady, she was in a walker.
oh yeah,
And she switched, she's on like probably 7 or 8 or maybe 10 to 12 different medications. And then she changed her diet. And in 2 weeks, it was like reversed. Like all of like her problems, like she could walk without the walker. She was feeling better. I'm not saying that she was 100%.
Right.
But it seemed as though 90% of the problems and things that she was going through like was reversed on her
Right.
plant-based diet. And it's the part that's surprising to me is that with people knowing that, how come more people haven't converted to a plant-based diet? And how come it hasn't resonated in the hood yet? And I feel like
that's a good point.
I feel like a better person to talk about it was with the Styles P interview.
Yes.
With the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. And you can tell people about that. So
right. I get, because on researching this topic, I wanted to give a realistic point of view from somebody who is of the community.
Yes.
Because you find a whole bunch of people that are usually white, Caucasian people who would say, hey, you need to switch to a plant-based diet. Styles P is somebody I looked up to in the rap community for a long time. Mm-hmm. So when I heard Styles P,
he's like...
He's like Styles P. He's for real. Like, I done shot people before, but now I'm holistic. And you can change your life, and that's cool. But he was having an interview on the Breakfast Club, and I just thought it was important for us to watch and digest it. Again, with everything going on in his life, suicide as far as
let's talk about that, because
which is,
firstly, I don't think stuff like that is talked about enough, because it can be used as like a wellness moment, you know what I mean? Which is how I took it, seeing it. But I didn't even know that I didn't know what his wife looked like. I didn't know that they had a daughter, or he had, or his stepdaughter.
She had a daughter.
I didn't know that she committed suicide until, I didn't know any of this until that. I didn't know that he had a juice thing going on. I didn't know.
You didn't know he had a juice?
I didn't know any of this.
Dog, Styles P is in here working. Like, he changed up his lifestyle.
But it's so inspiring, because he used to be Styles P. You know what I mean? And it's like that. It just
he's still Styles P now.
He's still Styles P, but you don't get like that type of guy being that vulnerable all the time.
Right.
Talking about family, talking about structure, how it's important, what it means
wellness
to him, and mental wellness. Like he said it. You know, these guys maybe 30, 40, dressing young, hanging out. Late 30s, early 40s, hanging out with these young guys, dressing young, looking young, but their body is not the same age. He's like, we need to start taking care of ourselves. You know what I mean?
And that's why I thought it was so important that he pointed out, like, even what he was putting in his body helped him change his mindset.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And that makes
we don't think about that.
Like, would I be thinking the way I'm thinking right now if I wouldn't have drunk that lactate 10 minutes before?
You definitely drank the lactate right before we was talking about how crazy dairy make you.
But it's like
and kind of, right, it's kind of dairy, but not really. It's dairy substitute.
I don't know. It just knowing is half the problem.
Yep.
And I think that with this and him talking about it, it's going to make more people watch it. More black people, excuse me.
It should.
And it's going to just continue to be a conversation. And I think that people are just going to be a little bit more aware and conscious of what they put in their mouth. And it might take a little while for them to change and to fully convert, or to even make a small change. But as long as the thought started, like, that's where it starts. And while you're eating the bad shit, if you're thinking about it, it's still progress. Right. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Now that you say that, one of the things I wrote down was that 73% of black people all around the world are lactose intolerant.
Yes.
Knowing that we have a large number of black people who can't tolerate cheese. We all in it. Everybody in this room know when they eat a half a pizza, they go, uh-oh.
There you go. If you have too much macaroni and cheese.
Right. And you know there'd be 3-4 cheeses in that.
You know,
alone.
You reserve in the bathroom.
Exactly.
My bathroom don't have windows.
So you nasty.
It don't.
No, I'm just saying you nasty because I know you go with right. We don't break it down.
Yes.
We don't break it down, and they were saying 95% of Asians are lactose intolerant. Knowing that we know this, and knowing that it make us run to the bathroom. Why we still eat it?
Run is an understatement.
why do we still eat it if we know that it causes?
Because it's so good. That shit is good. Macaroni and cheese.
It's amazing.
Robert made your best friend.
I know who my best friend is.
What's this?
Rabbit.
I think it was last week or earlier this week. He made the best macaroni and cheese ever. Mm-hmm. I mean, better than all the macaroni and cheese he ever made. Like, and I told him.
So this is the one he put his foot in.
Both feet.
The pinky toe?
And an elbow, nigga.
And a nail.
I think I got a nail in there. Do we have any questions, though? Because this is my week on questions.
Like, okay.
I know we just fed y'all a lot.
It's a lot going on. A lot to digest, but clearly we are inspired by What the Health. So.
Oh, no. There's no sound on our Facebook Live.
Oh, come on.
Can y'all hear me?
Probably not. It's no sound. It may have to do with the internal microphone. Oh, black folk. Okay, look, we thought we had it together. You got it. Hold on. Return back to your seat, brother.
Any questions? Sorry, guys. I'm mooning y'all. Any questions on our Twitter?
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Yes, one question. Where can we find What the Hell? Okay, so Where can they find What the Hell?
You can find What the Health right now. It's streaming on Netflix.
It's streaming on Netflix.
Go
If
on
you don't have a
Netflix.
Netflix account, you can DM
Borrow Marcus.
You can DM Jameer Pond at
I
Jameer.
borrow somebody.
At Jameer Pond is his Twitter and
I
Instagram.
borrow somebody's
handles.
shit. You can't get it from me.
You can give him your Instagram. I mean, yeah.
I'm automatically logged in. I don't know the password or the username, so you can't get it from me. I'm sorry.
And okay, one more question. What is our biggest takeaway from What the Hell? What's your biggest takeaway from What the Hell?
Biggest takeaway from What the Health? My biggest takeaway is that, you know what? This system is designed, honestly, to kill us. So what we have to do is be more responsible. We have the information. We know what we need to do. So we have to start practicing what we preach, because if not, we're gonna see a lot more people die to food-related deaths. Like, I can't tell you how many times people done died in my family or died that I've known, and then the same thing that they died from, we had at the repast. Like ham, chicken, mac and cheese, potato salad.
Yes, nigga.
We take greens,
hot water cornbread.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds good.
It's hot water cornbread.
Hot water, what is that? Like, I don't know, but we dying from the same shit that these people done died for.
That's true.
So why do we continue this cycle?
Died at KFC and KFC catered at the repast.
Catered the repast. Ain't this a bitch?
I'm gonna just eat the macaroni and then.
Don't eat the. So we're gonna have to limit shit.
Can I get off?
Let me just get all sides.
I mean, niggas picking the meat out the green.
Right? Yeah. No, we don't want that. And they said that bread don't even cause diabetes in the documentary. They say it's more of a meat-based.
We could talk about What the Hell for 2
It's a lot.
episodes.
It's another gym. We got one more question.
Last question. How do you discern what's real and what's propaganda from Cool Mo J and K Mona?
Oh, well, that's a good question, because that's Mo. Okay.
Hey Mo.
Hey Mo. No, everything that I saw in there, I didn't necessarily subscribe to, but I know what works for me. That's why I'm not out here shaming people for what they eat, how they live their lifestyle, because I know what works for me. I know that a more plant-based diet, because I still eat dairy from time to time, a more plant-based diet for me works.
Ribs.
No ribs.
A McRib.
Not a McRib. Not a McLobster. Like nothing.
They have McLobsters?
Yeah, seasonal. It don't even be lobster. It's like cardboard and red.
Oh my God. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
McLobster.
McLobster. You gotta go down to like the New England area and go get it, but they got McLobster.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't subscribe to that, but I know what works for me. So everything may not be true, but what works for me works for me.
Okay, so for the first question, my biggest takeaway was, can answer both questions. I just don't know who to trust. Like, I did not know that, like, these agencies who's telling me what's good for me to eat is sponsored by the people making the bad shit.
Absolutely.
You know?
American Heart Association.
It's sponsored by Yoplait.
Right.
Tyson,
right.
Fucking Oscar Mayer, probably. Like,
He's about to say Oscar De La Hoya.
I was going to say Oscar De La Renta.
Right.
I'm not into boxing.
But you knew who he was.
I know who he is.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I just don't know who to trust, and I'm just gonna pray about it. Like, I have so much going on. You have so much going on. The last thing or another thing that we need to be worrying about is, does this cheeseburger have a fucking toenail in it?
Right.
And it's just like,
if it's not Robert's toenail, he put his foot in something.
Okay, yeah, right.
There you go.
Right.
All right.
Because I was like, where's
I bought it back. I bought it back.
Macaroni. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna die anyway. You know what I mean? But it's just, I want to just be here a little longer. And if I die, I don't want it to be like a dying from a food. I don't die of like a heart disease or
something that's preventable.
Yeah, like you know,
die from being eaten by a lion
or some shit like that.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
Nigga just didn't wake up.
Right. That's fine.
We don't know what happened.
We don't know.
Like, not from some food shit. Not because he choked on the cheeseburger.
Exactly.
Wendy's.
I was just saying that was shady.
One of our PAs just had Wendy's.
That was shady.
I mean, I love Wendy's. But, moving on.
Yes, so before we close the show, I know this shit went by quick.
I know.
It went by quick. And we're going to get Facebook together. I apologize.
I apologize. Do you know sign language? I don't know sign language.
I do. Actually, my name.
Oh, we know your name.
I do. But that's I'm limited to what I know.
I don't know how to say like jackass.
No, stop. Put your hand down. All right, so before we get out of here, we got a wellness moment. The wellness moment has to do, of course, with what the health.
Yes.
But just stay mobile. Because a lot of people, what it is that we don't walk, we don't stretch, we don't work out. And a lot of what we eating is killing us because we're not balancing it out with having our body produce natural energy by walking, by stretching.
Brown rice and broccoli.
That's your wellness moment. I just had that actually.
That is all the protein you need.
That's what they said. Yeah. You right. You brought it
Gotta
back.
watch.
You brought it back. Watch what the health. But yeah, stay mobile as well. Like we gotta be out here living because like Marcus said, a lot of us are eating to live instead of a lot of us living to eat.
No, we're eating
to live.
We're living to eat instead of eating to live.
Yes.
Is that right?
Possibly.
It's one of those, but
don't eat until you die. That's what I'm saying. You want to make sure you get a nice balance and enjoy life. I don't want to just be here surviving. I want to live.
I want to have a good time.
Don't be a prisoner of your own body or your own mind state where you can't live.
And I think that's really it. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just think that what the hell is. Some people think it's just propaganda.
Yeah,
but
and I understand why.
It's just too good. And like, lastly, I'm gonna close with this. I just don't know. I mean, they could be all actors, but like, it's just all these like credible people like talking about the same thing. So it's just like, how many people do it need to take for you to like believe it?
Right.
You know, like I don't know, but
eat an apple and eat a cheeseburger and see how you feel after both. That's all. That's what I'll say.
Or we could do the 2-week challenge.
I'm not eating meat for 2 weeks. That's it.
All right, guys. Well, I'm Marcus Ivory.
Hey, I'm Jameer Pond. Please make sure you guys follow us on Black Boy Joy Show. All our pages on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Black Boy Joy
Show.
Black Boy Joy
Show.
Black Boy Joy.
Should know.
There you go.
Also, guys, you guys can catch past episodes and clips from the rally that we talked about earlier in this episode at our YouTube channel, which is Black Boy Joy Show. And you can also see it on our Instagram. I think I have a clip up on the Instagram.
Yeah.
It's about a minute long.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I think we did good. Let us know what you think. Any questions, guys, you can email them to
blackboyjoyshow
at
gmail.com.
Boom.
Probably.
I think so.
We're going to get it together, I promise.
But we love y'all for watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pray for Houston. Keep doing
Houston.
your thing.
Pray for Houston. And before we close, we got to give another shout out to our sponsors.
Wealthy
Images.
Images.
Hooking
Yeah.
us up with this good light.
What's the slogan?
What's the slogan?
Who wouldn't want
A wealthy image.
Come on now.
Get it. But
Yeah.
get it's good.
That's right. We out.
We out.
See you next week. Peace. That's how you do it. Show you broke it.